Welcome to the Casual Cry Club, your cozy corner on the internet. We are your background besties. I'm Sunny.
And I'm Sherry, and we yap about unimportant things and we give you unserious advice.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Casual Cry Club. Hi, Sunny.
Hi, Sherry.
So, in our last episode, we shared our New Year's resolution. And one of my New Year's resolution was to be a hater this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our inspiration for this episode. We are going to embody that big hater energy. So we have prepared some unpopular opinions that we have. We're gonna be slightly judgmental. Let's go.
Okay, let me start off with one of my biggest issues that I faced recently. As you know, I'm renovating my house, right? And then I went down to the tile shopping place and then I was with my ID. We were looking at the tiles and we had such a struggle finding any tiles that suited us. Everything that we found was this same light tone beige wood color that looks like some Muji house. I had to ask the ID, like, do you think this is a reflection of current ID trends? Why are there no other tiles? And then he said, yeah, cause everybody like Japandi and Wabi-Sabi recently.
Oh my God. Ew. Recently, I had similar experience as well. So I'm also preparing to renovate. And then we were shopping. We are not even like at your stage. We're just shopping for interior designers and looking for designers that fit the style that we
Mm,
wanted. And then I was just on Instagram looking through their portfolio and looking through their past works. And every profile that I searched for, the dominant style is Japandi. And every
mm,
every house just almost looks the same. And it's almost like
yeah.
someone just decided that Japandi was going to be the trending aesthetic for like the past 5 years.
But then, right, the worst thing is, as you know, quite a few people are renovating in our social circle, like in the same period of time. And then, right, their style is all either Japandi or Wabi-Sabi.
Oh my God, really? That means when they listen to our episode, they will actually hear about how we hate Japandi and how we potentially will not like their interior design at their house.
Yeah, so
Sorry in advance, but it's your house. You can do whatever you want with it. We're just a couple of haters.
but then again, I'm not very sure if they really listen to the podcast lah. So yeah, maybe they don't listen. I think it's okay.
Okay, we are sidetracking now.
Yeah, so to be honest, I also copied my board from somewhere. It's just not these two styles.
Yeah, I think it's fine looking for inspiration, but there are other styles outside of Japandi and Wabi-Sabi, dear Singaporeans. Okay. That's all we're gonna say about Japandi.
We move on to the next middle age issue that we see, which is the fact that all my friends now have started to join some fitness tribe. High rocks, run club, spin classes, pickleball, whatever lah, whatever you can think of, they're in it. Let's critique on this fitness midlife crisis trend.
Okay, so I am actually part of that Pilates fitness tribe. Around 2 years ago, when it started getting popular online as part of like the hot girl exercise kind of trend. So there are two pet peeves around Pilates that I want to hate on. Number one, when studios exploit this trendy kind of exercise or movement and they teach actions that look pretty but are not rooted in the actual science of Pilates. These teachers are more concerned over executing very trendy and very pretty moves that look good for Instagram or for TikTok and less concerned over providing a good like holistic workout session for the client. So I walked out of those classes thinking
Mm,
like, what did I actually do for the past 1 hour? And then the second pet peeve that I
mm,
have is this very trendy Pilates princess aesthetic. It's number one, having like very cute, very delicate pink matchy fits, like a pink sports bra with a pink pair of tights, puffy bag, a Stanley cup, and then like a ribbon, a nice little ribbon in your hair, in your long flowy hair. And you don't tie it up for the class, you just have that ribbon in your hair during the class. Like nothing wrong with the aesthetic again, but my actually something wrong lah. My gripe with that is that it raises the barrier for people to try the exercise because People just think that you have to dress or look a certain way. That's just, a misconception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the office aunties in my office all do Pilates. They go Active SG. They tell me it's just $10.
Yeah, that's great. That's like so accessible. Okay, but I must say that when I first started out doing Pilates, I was guilty of perpetuating this kind of, aesthetic of the pink Pilates princess, like wearing matchy sets. And I've hit the pinnacle of my midlife crisis, even though I'm not midlife yet. I am getting certified to teach Pilates. So I will actually become the peak Pilates princess. Thank you very much.
Since you shared a Pilates story, I'm going to tell you what is the sports that I hate the most. Is spin class. My God, so I was forced to go to this spin class. Okay, it was purely due to peer pressure. And then I walked in to this dark room. They started to play their super loud clubbing music, and then they started to shout at me, saying like, "Come on, you can do it. Who says you can't?" You like, I don't know, like, can you imagine?
Yes, I can hear
Like,
their voice in my ears. Like it's like their very specific way of speaking where they have their mics like super close to their mouth and you can hear them breathe, right?
and then they're just screaming all these motivational words in a way like that is very aggressive. So I don't understand why I'm paying for someone to just shout at me and like dehumanize me.
It's almost like an army, right? You have like someone in front
Yeah.
shouting orders at you.
I felt so angry at the teacher. Like literally as she was scolding me, right? I have anger boiling up inside me. After the whole lesson ended, right? I went out and I asked my other friend, can you still hear? I cannot hear things anymore. Like I cannot hear you anymore. And then I was like saying, oh my God, I don't like this experience at all. This is the opposite of how I want to feel after I go exercising. And then my friend said, oh, don't worry. My husband peed blood after the last time he went for a spin class.
Oh my gosh, that's like rhabdo, right? Yeah, that's so dangerous. And like, I remember there was a spike of people getting this condition called rhabdo because they exercise too hard. And very strangely, those cases I heard was because of like after a spin class, then they get this kind of
Right?
condition and then they pee blood and then they cannot walk and then they get hospitalized. It's pretty
Yes,
scary.
exactly. Exactly. So I tell you, spin class is evil, man. Like, I don't understand it. I think it's a cult. It's like this cult created to make you pee blood.
Oh my gosh. Now I realize like every time you go to the club, you just get like PTSD flashbacks of being in a spin class.
Yeah. Oh my
Someone
God. I'm
shouting at
like, why are
you.
you scolding me? Stop
Yeah.
shouting at me. Mm.
I think our blood pressure for this episode should be quite high. Talking about everything we hate.
Since we're on exercise and fitness,
Mm.
so do you love matcha?
Yes, I do.
Me too. I loved matcha too. So I loved matcha before it became like really trendy. I loved matcha before my Gen Z brother told me that he also loves matcha. So I felt very offended the day when he told me, "Oh, Jie, do you know about matcha?" I'm like, "Duh! I've drank matcha years before you talk to me about matcha."
Yeah, please, huh? You're the OG matcha lover. Please.
Yeah. So oh my God, I feel like what the hell? My trend got stolen by the Gen Z. Sucks for me. I'm very sian about it now. Now I don't want to tell people I love matcha anymore. I just secretly go and buy matcha sometimes, even though I can make it at home.
And matcha now is so expensive because everyone drinks it and everyone is coming up with their own matcha brand. Speaking of overpriced things, I was at a friend's wedding maybe 2 months ago. I spotted five different ladies carrying the same exact Chanel flat bags. And it's that classic flat design, black quilted leather with like gold hardware. I saw five of those. And these people just look like walking advertisements for Chanel. It looked like a total like Chanel bag convention. Carrying their little cute overpriced Chanel flat bag. And then it made me think like, do these people actually like the design of the bag? Or it's just part of the Singaporean culture where people feel the need to signal their wealth to other people. Okay, just to clarify, I have nothing against buying branded stuff. But I feel like it becomes a problem when people just blindly chase material trends just to seek external validation. I think it's quite sad, don't you think?
I don't know eh. What if they really like the design? You're very judgy. How you know they don't like the
Yeah,
design?
yeah, that was one of my question also. Like, if I were to take out the logo from the bag, would you still buy the bag? I don't think all of them will still buy the bag without the logo.
Or maybe they're very practical because Chanel bags appreciates. So they are just investing for their future. If you have to
Okay,
buy a bag,
true.
why not buy one that appreciates so that you can sell it away in the future?
Yeah, but would they sell it? Would they actually sell the bag? I don't know. Who am I to judge?
Yeah, I don't know. Who are you to judge? You can't even afford a Chanel bag.
I'm just a poor, unemployed loser in my midlife crisis.
Yeah, I think so eh.
You're not supposed to agree, by the way. Okay, the next unpopular opinion that I have is around travel trends. Or a lot of people around me, they do yearly trips to the same places. And sometimes
Mm.
they go back to the same places like twice in a year. And those places are usually Japan and Korea. Every single year, they'll just keep going back to Japan and they'll only do a trip to Tokyo and nowhere else. Sometimes out to Osaka and Kyoto, but that's about it.
Eh, you don't like that eh. Last year I went to Japan twice.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Where, okay, where do you go? Where do you go in Japan?
I went to I went to Stop laughing at me. I went to Fukuoka and then
Okay,
I took another trip to Osaka.
I think that's fine. Fukuoka is an underrated travel destination in Japan. So I congratulate you that you actually have the courage to step out of Tokyo. I love Japan also. I think Japan has so much culture, the food is amazing, it has so much to offer as a travel destination. But do you really have to go back there twice every single year? I don't know, man.
Well,
There are other
well,
places to go to, leh.
I guilty as charged.
Yeah, I didn't expect to call you out that way.
Okay, so apart from Japan, I personally also felt quite irritated with the recent like China trend. So it's not that I hate China, okay? Like as you know, I love China. I keep going to China. I just think that like in recent years, Chongqing got like super popular, right? Because of like TikTok, social media, and everybody just suddenly wants to go to the cyberpunk city Chongqing to do a motorbike trend. Like what?
Yes! The motorbike photo shoot.
Chongqing has other places outside of these main places, but most Singaporeans will just do this. Go and take
I
photos, take the motorbike
see.
trend, and
I
then eat
see.
one a few 火锅, shop on the main shopping trips, and then call it a day. Yeah, and then like China got so many other cities, so like I don't know why they just can't pick something better out of all the so many cities in China. So anyway, oh, we are such haters. Please do not hate us.
Okay, that was all of the main unpopular opinions that we have and the things that we wanted to hate on. Let's go through like a quick fire list of random stuff that we don't like.
I don't like long nails, like the super long manicured nails that you have.
This has become like a roasting session between the two of us.
When I was a young girl, after I finished my O levels, I was like, yay, time for a manicured nail. Finally, I can become a woman. And then I hated it so much. Like, I cannot press the button on the toilet bowl properly. I cannot type on
Yes,
my keyboard properly. I cannot dig
yes.
my nose properly. Like, oh my God, just kill me. I was like, why do people get this kind of nails? And then I wanted to cut it away so much. And then I told myself, cannot, because expensive, cannot cut. So I endured with this.
Sometimes when I like need to pick up a snack, for example, then I can pick it out using my nails. Like I don't have to dirty flesh.
The grossest place on your hand because you can't even wash it that well. So you take the most gross place with the most germs and then you pick up your snacks and you eat it.
Yeah, that's to train my immune system. I have a very weak immune system,
No,
so I
no wonder you got pneumonia. It's from your nails.
Oh my God, stop it. Now all my friends are gonna be like, "Ee, your nails are dirty." I wash them, okay? I wash them. Moving on. My next pet peeve is people going to an omakase and taking pictures of every course. And these people post every single one of those courses on their IG stories one by one. Like that is not okay. Don't do that.
Whatever, hater. Okay, I'm gonna tell you another thing that I hate. I really cannot stand having like all the pop mart toys in my house. So the reason why I hate them is not because that I don't like cute things. I am a big fan of cute things.
Wait, sorry, pause. I'm learning so much about you because all of the things that you said you liked before, I cannot imagine you liking them now.
Yeah, you're just too young to have seen all this side of me. So I used to have all these toys one, but then right, they store like negative energy or even like entities.
That's so scary.
I don't want to have all these things in my life anymore.
And I remember this conversation that we had, right? Like we were talking about cry babies, like the very specific Pop Mart toy or series or
Yeah,
character called Cry Babies. Like, why would you want to buy a crying doll and hang it on your back and have it displayed in your house? Like, crying is not a very auspicious thing. Like, why do you want to
yeah.
have sadness? Like, why do you want to look at sadness every single day?
I don't know.
The last random stuff that I need to talk about is, you know how some girls have very thick and very black eyelash extensions?
Mm.
It's like I just don't understand the point of that. Like when I talk to someone with like those super thick eyelash extensions, I just get so distracted by the lashes. And then they blink a lot because I guess it irritates their eyes or something. And then it just makes me even more distracted. Yeah, and I feel like it obscures like the top half of your vision, eh. So your
Yeah,
field of vision is like bottom half only.
yeah,
It's like when you blink, I feel like there's wind in my
yeah, got
face.
fan.
Yeah. Okay, 夸张.
Totally. Oh my God. Moving on, how about let's end this episode by sharing some like trends that we fell for, but it's like totally stupid and we totally regret.
I just want to say I'm a victim of this big trendy scam, which is capitalism and being a corporate slave.
Then I also leh. Okay, so
Okay, you go.
let me share another stupid trend. Okay, so I fell for this trend of like really wanting straight hair and straight bangs. I will rebond my hair and then I'll cut straight bangs. But then when my hair grows out, right, it'll be curly inside. So my bangs will start curling the wrong way. So every day it will start to curl like weird directions while and the bottom parts are still straight.
Yes.
So I can't even explain how strange my hair looked. And if you look back at all my teenage photos, I just had bad, ugly hair.
It's okay. I think that's a universal experience. I don't think anyone looked good in their teenage years, so but I had that like mushroom hairstyle once. So the other trend that I fell for was the puffy back trend. So I got
Mm,
like I think maybe 2 years ago there was this trend, right, where like
yes.
all the local blog shops just sold puffy bags. And I got two of those puffy bags and I didn't know then that those materials are prone to sweat or oil or dirt. So as I used those bags, I found that there was like it started growing mold on the straps. And it's so gross. And it's so disgusting. Like and once it starts growing, it doesn't stop and it's very hard to clear to like get rid of it. So now I don't
Oh
use
my
those bags
God.
anymore.
Have you thrown it away?
I still keep them, but I don't use them anymore because they're not cheap. They're like 60, 70 plus a bag.
Maybe that's why you got pneumonia, leh, Mr. Mo. Okay, last trend that I fell for, okay, so it's like when we were young, um, and internet was very new, and then it was like super trendy to have those MSN Messenger emo titles.
Song
What was
lyrics.
yes,
Emo
yes,
song
correct.
lyrics.
Emo song lyrics. And then posting stuff on like Facebook. And then like people would just post like all sorts of embarrassing things on Facebook. Like messages to each other, photos, like so unfortunately the internet has memories and I think that a quick search can already find my Facebook and I'm very stressed now and I'm going to probably log in and delete everything.
Okay, we have come to the end of this episode. I hope you like our sharing of unpopular opinions. But before we go, I just want to put in a quick disclaimer so that we don't sound like assholes. We should just do whatever we want to do. Don't listen to us because we are just two haters on the internet hiding behind anonymous identities. Just spend on whatever you like, go travel to wherever you want, even if it's going back to Japan twice in a year. How about you, Sunny? Do you have any last words for the audience?
Mm, I think my advice is just like become a social media obsessed person so that you will know all the latest trends and then you don't lose out, okay? And then like when the trends start to get cringy, you step out of it like ASAP, okay?
So be the OG trendsetter for any trend.
Correct. So like once you realize haters are hating your trend, you just have to stop now. So that is the best way.
Great advice. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.